What is a kappa? Kana asked Toshihiro. And why do we need to hunt it? They're river creatures, Ren replied before Toshihiro could. Mild creatures who are playful. Toshihiro rolled his eyes.
You clearly don't know much about them. We must be on our guard.
Why are you helping me? Kana asked Ren. You're a young woman who needs help. I cannot leave you to deal with the yokai alone.
How chivalrous of you,
Toshihiro said sarcastically. Ren said nothing and the trio headed towards the riverbanks. Kana was told to stay back, but she insisted. Two strangers were going out of their way to help her. The least she could do was try to stay by their side. Kana heard splashing sounds and looked ahead to see 4 green creatures with bulging eyes. They seemed to have human hair and human limbs, but their faces appeared to be an amalgamation of a turtle and a frog. As they grew closer to these reptilians, Kana saw that their skin looked tough and scaly, and the sunlight made their skin glitter. Ren pointed to their heads, and Kana saw that there was a depression in the middle of their heads that was filled with water. He explained that all he needed to do was make them spill the water, and they would be immobilized. He told her how the kappa were polite creatures, and all he had to do was bow down to them and they would follow suit, tipping the water in the process. Kana nodded, but when she glanced at Toshihiro, she noticed him looking upon the creatures dubiously. Ren moved forward gallantly and approached the riverbed. Kana heard him politely greet them, and then bow his head. The 4 kappa who had been splashing about in the river came out and watched Ren with great interest. When they made no further movement, Ren repeated the gesture, and that was when Kana saw an astounding thing. The kappa almost moved like a human towards a rock from where they picked up metal plates. Each of them placed it over their heads, and having secured it, approached Ren and bowed. Kana could see Ren hesitate. His task wasn't as easy as he'd been expecting. He glanced back at them before taking a step back.
He's asking for trouble,
Toshihiro muttered. Kana didn't understand what he meant until she looked at Ren and saw him remove his sword. The 4 kappa's eyes bulged even more, and before Ren even brought his katana forward, the kappa lunged at him. Ren fell backward and tried to fend off their attacks. We must help him, Kana said. Toshihiro shrugged.
I'm out of magic.
Kana didn't entirely believe that. From the very beginning, Toshihiro's dislike for Ren had been palpable. We don't need magic for everything. Kana searched the ground for a rock. Toshihiro placed his frail hand on her.
It will only further enrage them, and the minute they see you, they will try to do things to you far worse than you can imagine.
Because of my scar?
Because you are a woman.
The older man watched Ren manage to get onto his feet and kick 2 kappas into the river. Another one had him by the neck, so Ren headbutted him until it fell. The 4th one grabbed both of his legs, and Ren fell to the ground again. I'm going to help him. He's being overpowered.
Wait,
Toshihiro commanded and staggered towards Ren. Toshihiro greeted the kappa, who immediately stopped their attacks, watching the older man for a moment before leaving Ren and coming to bow to him. Toshihiro laid out one hand and the kappa nearest to him hesitated. Then gingerly, the kappa put its webbed hand in Toshihiro's. Kana thought it impossible that Toshihiro would possess any strength, and found it remarkable that he was even able to match her pace when they walked. But it turned out that she had been wrong. Toshihiro took one step back and pulled the kappa's arm. The kappa was surprised when Toshihiro did so, and from her spot behind a tree, Kana saw the kappa's eyes bulge in shock. In the next instant, its arm came off. Toshihiro held onto it as the other kappa gathered around their now one-armed friend. It made desperate croaking sounds, and Kana almost felt pity for the creature. Ren crawled over and took his place beside Toshihiro. So, we take their limbs off? He inquired. Toshihiro told him to keep his mouth shut.
I will return it to you,
Toshihiro told the kappa.
Provided you do me a favor. Will you?
The kappa nodded desperately.
You will protect me and my friends at all cost, no matter who the enemy is.
The Kappa nodded urgently and made garbled sounds. Toshihiro returned the arm, and the Kappa quickly put it back into place.
Pull another Kappa's arm,
Toshihiro whispered to Ren. Why?
Just do it.
While the other Kappa were rejoicing about their friend getting his arm back, Ren took advantage of their distraction to creep behind a Kappa and grabbed his arm. And the arm came off swiftly with a pop. The Kappa turned around in surprise, and then anger. It screeched at Ren, who took a step back. This should suffice for a glove? Kana asked, coming from behind her hiding spot.
Yes, now let us leave,
Toshihiro instructed. The trio backed away, and when the one-armed Kappa realized he wasn't going to get his arm back, he turned to his friends and screeched and cried. The Kappa prepared for an attack, but Toshihiro addressed the Kappa who was coming forward.
You gave me your word that my friends and I will be unharmed, no matter who the enemy is. A promise is a promise.
The Kappa looked hesitant and in despair. Kana almost felt sorry for its plight. He turned against his friends and appeared to be speaking to them, but its friends were furious, and as they lunged forward, the Kappa leaped right at them, defending Toshihiro.
It's time we leave.
Ren nodded quickly and picked up Toshihiro in his arms. He looked at Kana and said, "Run."